In this video, we'll cover the A7 chord in the open position. Not that one. That one. Here are 3 chord charts that show the 3 versions of the A7 chord in the open position that will be shown in this video. The numbers in the circles indicate the fingers that are to be used to make the chord shapes. The circles above the strings indicate that those strings are to be struck open, with no fingers touching them. Here are the notes that will be played with these shapes. The root A note will be found on the 5th string in all examples. It's always optional to play a low bass E note with these chords as well. The only difference between these chords is basically where the G will show up. On the 2 chord charts on the left, the G will show up on the 3rd string. On the chord chart on the right, the G will show up on the 1st string. For the first version of the A7 chord in the open position, put your 1st finger on the 4th string of the 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd string of the 2nd fret. Strum through the bottom 5 strings. This chord's just like making an A major shape without using your middle finger. For the second version of the A7 chord in the open position, start with your 2nd finger and place it on the 4th string of the 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd string of the 2nd fret. Strum through the bottom 5 strings. For the third version of the A7 chord in the open position, take your 1st finger and bar the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings of the 1st fret. And take your 2nd finger and place it on the 1st string on the 3rd fret. Strum through the bottom 5 strings. With the first 2 versions of the A7 chord, it's also possible to add a pinky note to the 1st string of the 3rd fret to emphasize the G note, which is the 7th of the chord.